Hey, what's up, y'all? Xavier Victor here, and welcome back to the podcast, the Sneaker Resellers Podcast, a podcast for resellers run by a reseller. This is going to be the episode 3. We're going to be going over from October 3rd to October 8th, going over all the releases and what I think is going to resell. And if you're new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit that like, leave a review. You already know. So let's go over what we're actually going to be talking about in this episode. One, we're going to be talking about Croctober, how to get your hands on a free Croc in the month of October. Then we're going to be talking about the confirmed app golden ticket. Already spoke about it last episode. I'm going to be going over a few things more about it. That way you guys know. On October 3rd, Monday, we have the Cactus Plant Flea Market at McDonald's. Pretty exciting. Tuesday, Dunk Low Wheat Gum Light Brown. It got pushed back, so not much to say on that, but we'll talk about it for a little bit. Then we got the Jordan 4 Black Canvas, unfortunately got pushed back from Saturday to Wednesday, October 5th. Thursday, we got the Adidas Campus 80 South Park Towley restocking, pretty exciting. We got the Yeezy 700 MNBN, the minivans, laceless analog potentially dropping as well. October 7th, we got the Yeezy Bone Slide and the Prada New Balance. That one's really exciting. And on Saturday, we got the Dunk Low in the Argon colorway. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Feel free to skip to whatever one you guys want to listen to first. So let's go over first Croctober. What exactly is Croctober? So Croctober is, I believe, the 20th anniversary of Crocs. So because of that, they're going to be doing a daily giveaway between October 1st to October 7th. Now that is really exciting. They're going to be giving away, I believe, around 20 to 30 Crocs, maybe more. On their website, it literally said like every single day you have higher chances. So this is what you need to do. So every single day you enter between the times of 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. EST on the Crocs website. I believe it's the EQL or SQL, whatever it is, their data raffle entry software that they use. It's the same raffle entry software that they use for all of their drops. If you have the Crocs app, you could actually enter in on there as well. So that's all you do. You just enter, and then if you win, they send you a free pair of Crocs. Super exciting. I say might as well do it. I love Crocs. I got to show you guys some of my personals. I'm wearing Crocs right now as I'm actually recording this. I'm wearing the Grateful Dead Crocs. I also have the Cars Crocs that I hit on one of the previous drops. So that is what Croctober is. Super excited for it. Hope we all hit some Crocs. And you know, Crocs is one of my favorite brands. It has been because they constantly innovate. They constantly do things for the community. I think it's one of the best communities out there if you're a sneakerhead, to be honest. So 100% support Croctober. Make sure you guys get your entries in every single day. Now let's talk about the confirmed app golden ticket. It is every day between September 30th and October 6th. Now that is really exciting. Essentially what a golden ticket, if you don't know what it is, it gives you access to any draw specifically that they do in the month of October. So for example, if you've never hit on a Yeezy slide before, Yeezy slides are typically in a draw format. So you will be able to hit on a Yeezy slide if you've never done so, but you need to win a golden ticket. Every single day, they are dropping a golden ticket at a random time. I believe it's random. Like yesterday, Friday, it was at, what time was it? It was at 7:05 EST. I thought it was gonna be at 8:35 EST today in the morning, but I checked. It doesn't look like it dropped. So I'm gonna be letting people know. I'm gonna be checking like once every hour, just to let my followers know. That's on Instagram. That's XavierVictor.kicks. When they drop, I'll just post it on my story. Those of you who see it will enter. I had a couple folks on my following list that hit yesterday for the golden ticket. Now they have one and they can use it for any draw that they want, including obviously Yeezys, which are really coveted this month. So that's what the confirmed app golden ticket is. Now let's get into the actual drops. Let's talk about Monday, October 3. Now, this isn't a sneakers drop, but it's pretty tangent to the sneaker community. It's the Cactus Plant Flea Market McDonald's collaboration, officially starting on October 3rd. And it looks like it's going to be a Happy Meal toy. And if you guys don't know anything about like Happy Meal toys, they are collectible. There's a ton of folks who collect the different toys, vintage ones, newer ones, some from movies. So I think this will eventually become a collectible. So might as well purchase some Happy Meals if you have, a child, or even for yourself. Like I might go into McDonald's on Monday or Tuesday and literally just ask for the toys. I used to work at McDonald's back when I was 16. That's like over 10 years ago. It's 11 years ago. And some folks literally used to come into McDonald's every single day or every single week whenever we had new toys and just buy the toys from us. I believe there was like $2 or $3 just for the toys. So you can buy the toys without buying the McDonald's Happy Meal. That should be a possibility. And they used to actually ask me for specific toys. Like, hey, do you have this one? They show me the picture. I'd go in the back, I'd check, and I'd bring it back if I did have it. So that is a really exciting piece of it. It's going to be 4 different toys, as you guys see or don't see, depending if you're listening to this on Spotify. But it's 4 different toys. I'm going to be going over the ones that I think are probably going to be the most popular to least popular. Most popular, I believe it's going to be the Grimace Toy. It's this like purplish toy. I think that one's probably going to have the most resell eventually down the line, followed by the bird figure. That one is a pretty cool one, so I think that one's going to be the second most popular. Then the hamburger figure, the Hamburglar figure specifically. So I think that one's going to be the third most popular, and the least popular is going to be the Cactus Buddy. So I think that is what you should be aiming for. If you're only going to get one, probably get that purple one or the birdie one. But I'm going to be going for all 4. That way I have it in the back. Put it somewhere around here, as a display piece. So I'm super excited about that. But I don't expect, resale to be on it in, a very long time. But if you do collect stuff, this might be a cool collectible just to have as, a display piece. So with that said, that is going to start Monday, October 3rd. I don't know how long it's going to go to. Probably like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's typically how long these promos happen. So make sure you guys go Monday, Tuesday. Go get you guys some toys. On Tuesday, we got the return of the Dunklo Wheat Gum Light Brown. You guys already know what I think of the shoe. I think it is a personal cop only. Don't waste your time on it. Unless you really like it, it's a personal cop. So with that said, that's all you do with it. Let's move on to the Jordan 4 Black Canvas. It's going to be on Wednesday, October 5th. That is, it was supposed to drop on sneakers on Saturday, which is the day of my recording of this. And it didn't, it got delayed, but it did drop at like JD Sports, Foot Locker, or all of these other platforms. So we are going to be seeing resale potentially go down a little bit. But this, I still do think the shoe is going to be a really good hold. I think it's eventually going to hit like $400 or $500, like in a year, maybe 2 years time. So I'm still going to be going pretty hard on it, at least on sneakers. I have a couple of my buddies enter a couple different sneakers accounts to see if I hit. I didn't hit any of the Foot Locker ones, Finish Line, all the raffles I entered, I didn't hit. So that is unfortunate, but we still have sneakers. So be on the lookout for that. Thursday, October 8th, we do have probably the money shoe of the week, which is probably not on a lot of people's radar. It's a shoe that Adidas confirmed that is dropping for Members Week. It's a restock. It's the Adidas Campus 80 South Park Towley. This is the 420 shoe, so it has like these googly eyes on the tongue, and with when exposed to like sunlight, it gets high, right? So it gets bloodshot red, like these eyes. So it's a pretty cool gimmick. I believe they dropped it for $420 last year, and currently it is reselling. Retails $100. It's reselling for like $150 plus. I would say if you're gonna go for resale, only go for it in a bigger size. So let's say like you hit that golden ticket, perfect. You can just enter it for the Towley in a bigger size. Just check StockX. It should be like size like 11 plus is what I'm guessing. So that is totally 100% go in terms of resale. I'm going to be going for, even though I don't like going for these other non-Yeezy, non-Nike, non-New Balance products, because they are a little harder to sell. But if you're going to be selling on StockX or like eBay or something like that, like I don't think it's going to be an issue. Moving on. So now let's talk about the Yeezy 700 MNBN, the minivans, laceless analog. This is rumored to drop on the 6th. This is actually a really dope looking shoe. Like I am a pretty big fan of the MNBNs, the minivans, but I know a lot of people aren't. I actually don't have one in my collection, which is why I'm like, this might be the one. I never understood why it had laces to begin with, right? We have the MNBN in the phosphorus colorway. That one didn't have laces, but that's not the best colorway. So I've been waiting on one without laces to potentially drop. And this might be one of them, but here's the thing. So I believe retail is what, like $200, $220, somewhere around there. It's gonna go for under retail potentially. The current one, the phosphorus MNBN laceless, is going for under retail. So, and you could probably buy it used for like a pretty good amount. Like maybe like 150, 120, 130. So I might wait for prices to drop to buy a used one in a pretty good condition, but don't go for it for resale. It's not going to resell. Don't do it to yourself. Only go for personals if you are going to be going for the shoe. I think it's a really cool shoe. I like the way it looks. I like the way this one looks without laces. And I'm sure those of you who like the silhouette, you know, it's going to take some time for you to get used to it without laces. But there's no purpose for the laces. Like I've worn a pair of these and I'm like, there's no point. Same thing for the other, what is it? The one with the cage material. I forgot what number that is. But that one is also like, there's no point for laces on it. But again, people like shoes with laces. So it might be better for like older people, to be honest. My parents love shoes without laces. So let's move on to October 7. We got the return of the Yeezy Bone Slide, the 2022 restock. Do be conscious that there is a previous non-2022 Yeezy Bone on different platforms. It's a different shoe. The 2022 restock comes in a different material, I believe, which is why they had to differentiate it. And it's significantly different prices. So the ones that aren't from 2022, those are going for 200 plus. This one is only going to go resell for lunch money, maybe like $30, $40. So I would stick to selling local, and I believe retail is like $70. So do be conscious that there is different versions of this. I know scammers are probably going to be like, oh, this is the non-2022 version. So make sure you guys look at the box, you check the date. If you are buying resale, if you're going to sell resale, you don't know which ones you have. Like I have multiple pairs of the 2021 or 2020. So those are going to go for more. I'm not going to sell those for under, 200. So do be conscious. But that is the Yeezy Bone Slide dropping on Friday. The next shoe to talk about is the Prada New Balance 990. I believe it's V2 dropping. Or is it V3? I believe it's V2. But it is going to be dropping on the New Balance website for $220. It is going to be the wild card of the day for me, just because it's the V3. So Prada New Balance 990 V3, made in the USA. It's green. It's got some highlighter green on it. I think it's not going to appeal to most people. 220 is also pretty high, but that's like what they usually go for. The other Prada New Balance, this isn't a new collaboration. Prada has been collabing with New Balance for a long time. Last one was in 2020, I believe, and that one's going for $500. Currently the shoe's reselling for the $300, so it might not be worth the return on investment, especially after people hit on New Balance. It might drop the price even more. So super risky cop. I'm personally going to be skipping on it, but it is a really great personal, and again, it's risky. Who knows? It might be $400 resale, but does the New Balance website actually have pretty good returns? Can you return this shoe? Actually, I'm on it right now, the website, and it says it cannot be returned. So it is a really risky cop. You cannot return it. It's $220. they know people are going to try to go for this for resale, which is probably why you can't return it compared to all the other New Balances on their website. So risky. I'm going to skip. Up to you if you're going to go for it. But again, wild card. Last shoe to talk about is the Dunk Low Argon. This is a really cool looking shoe. Really nice light blues, reminiscent of the Union Argon, but obviously not deconstructed the way it is. 130s retail, so that is high. Personals only. Right now it's currently reselling for like 150, 170, meaning after fees it's around 130. So if you do buy a shoe, you're probably going to be losing money unless you sell it locally. So not a lot of people are going to be able to make money on it. But those are the drops of the week. Let me know which drop you're looking most forward to. Right now, I'm kind of looking forward to the Cactus Plant Flea Market McDonald's thing. Because like I love having new collectibles. I collect a ton of things. Super excited about it. Jordan 4 Black Canvas too. I want to get one in hand. I want to see if it's real suede or not real suede. But besides that, you guys have an amazing week, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next episode.